here at Purcell Pavilion. So I'm sure that's something Mike Bray talked to his team about pregame. And as you mentioned earlier, the last time Notre Dame lost on this floor, it was at the hands of the Wolfpack.
It's Goodwin on Morcell. Shot clock at 8. It's the step back jumper for Helms. And it opens up for Seabron on the offensive glass.
He just goes out and gets it on his own without you having to call his number.
Irish's first possession inside of the big man Atkinson to tie it up. On Saturday, 65%. There's a turnover. Helms the steal right at Prentice. Hub. Pretty good transition defense by Hub, but Morcell is there for the stick back.
At Notre Dame, but really a resurgence for Notre Dame this year. I spent a lot of time with them early in the season, and they're playing much better basketball, as is Dewana going up and finishing it off two hands. Of course, Notre Dame oftentimes struggles to take care of the defensive board, and you see here as Atkinson comes over to try to help, no one getting a body on Dewana.
Dane Goodwin has not gotten a good look yet.
And that's by design when you are scoring the basketball the way Dane Goodwin has.
Here's Goodwin's attack. The help comes from Dewana to Hub in the corner for 3.
He struggled early this year, especially from the field, but has found his stride back and also leads the ACC in assist-to-turnover ratio.
Does it tell you anything that Prentice Hub hit his first shot?
It's a good sign for Notre Dame because, of course, once he gets going, he's hard to stop.
What a pass by Laszewski to Goodwin. I never doubt you, Corey. Laszewski to the basket.
Great observation, Captain Obvious.
they just have developed that culture, and there's a good look. Up and under, Helms with a finish.
And again, when you consider what Banchero did in the non-conference, in the big wins over Kentucky, big win over Gonzaga.
More shots like that, though, for Dereon Smith.
Because Banchero also may be ACC Player of the Year.
Dane Goodwin turned away at the rim. Great pass ahead to Seabron with a flush.
But you see how North Carolina State can turn defense into offense quickly.
Cormac Ryan airmails one quickly. Laszewski on the retry, and he puts it in.
NBA level, but when you consider what Blake Wesley's doing in his first season as a college basketball player.
What a shot by Goodwin. It's coming off a fine scoring performance. He had 9 in the win over Louisville. 3 of 4 from deep.
And he did what? What was special about that for Wirtz?
Went over 1,000 points in his career. So you were in Charlottesville with Dan Schulman on Monday. Louisville no longer has the same head coach a couple days later. Blake Wesley rises for 3 and deadens it off the bracket, and it falls through. And last night you're in Pittsburgh with Dave O'Brien, and now the Panthers get Ithiel Horton back today. So there's the answer from Seabron at the other end. And he was under Coach K in Durham going against Jimmy V and NC State. Seabron couldn't finish. Dewana there for the stick back to give the Wolfpack the lead again. Cam Hayes banks it home for his first points of the night.
Because then Kevin Keats can extend his pressure, get out in the passing lanes, and having that elite shot blocker behind him as Dane Goodwin shows off his elite skill. But he would be much better served as a backup to Manny Bates, who's also better offensively.
Seabron to the bucket, lays it in, puts the Wolfpack in front.
His 4-1 versus Mike Bray has been just that. Notre Dame uncharacteristically has turned the basketball over a lot.
Atkinson throws it down off the Hub miss.
I think so. I think Prentice
and a missed basket?
No missed basket, just an assist. Prentice went off glass to Atkinson on that one.
How about that finish by Seabron falling on his backside? But as of now, the official score apparently didn't hear your input.
That's because they haven't watched enough and one mixtapes.
Oh, that time, Huck throws it up and in off the board.
Love to see him attack, getting downhill, playing similar to the way Seabron is attacking the painted area.
Seabron finds Dewana for the flush.
But Dewana did a great job staying down, not falling for the up and under or the pump fakes on that possession.
Morcell knocks down the 3 for NC State. Foul was called on Dewana. They do not give free throws, which sets up Laszewski for 3 again.
Well, Nate Laszewski heard you talking about it being a big time. And no good basketball when they see it. And Notre Dame has been playing very good basketball as of late. And the crowd being helpful.
Laszewski detonates.
And Paul Atkinson Jr., who is, a handful on the block, as we see Wesley now attacking the paint. So I thought this team would be that good.
What a pass
to start the year. They have been great ever since.
Dereon Smith rejected by Laszewski. 10 straight for the Irish. And Hub leads the break. Nate for three. Wanted him to shoot it,
Absolutely. He's made his last 3 threes. What are you passing the ball for?
The culture of passing here in South Bend. And Prentice Hub with a smooth take.
Notre Dame does not finish the play on that one, giving North Carolina State another opportunity, and Cam Hayes another opportunity to get downhill and finish for another bucket. But Hayes has given NC State great production coming in place of Helms.
Right on cue, Hayes throws in another.
That would have been a great time for you to have used that.
I was going to let you drop in the obvious for once. Here's Morcell for three. Slices the gap in half. Wesley has been in double figures 15 straight games. He's currently got 6. What a rebound by Goodwin. And they set up Dane for three.
Who is knocking down threes at a record pace.
The steal for Wesley. And the teardrop lay-in for Blake.
When you continue to try to attack the rim.
Wesley trying to dribble through the traffic. Perhaps a freshman mistake in response as Helms makes him pay and drains the triple. Prentice Hub. Little step back. Over Morcell.
You had to urge Dane Goodwin to shoot the basketball more. Stop turning down looks, even if they're not 100% wide open. As Seabron gets his second bucket of the second half.
In a full ACC season. Wesley in double figures for the 16th consecutive game. It's a Notre Dame record.
People will shy away from taking and making big shots. That's not the case for Wesley.
I think that's a great point, and the veteran leaders of this team have empowered him to play that way. Seabron answers at the other end. Prentice Hub, 10 points, 5 assists, couple of blocks. Played almost a whole game. In the corner, it's Goodwin. Bang! That might be the TKO.
No, way too much time. Can't call it yet.
Helms answers. I think Mike Bray has become like 10% more animated on the sidelines over the past month.
Well, there's a sense of urgency.
Was the turning point that really changed the tempo and tone of the night. Seabron takes the free layup. Wesley fouled with 14.1 remaining. And Notre Dame is 8-0 at home. They've won 9 straight at Purcell Pavilion as they hold off NC State tonight 73-65.